Chris, the Lathered Yeti, started turning brushes and learning about the art of brush making in October of 2025. He continued experimenting and started pouring resin blanks for his shaving brushes in November of 2025. By January of 2026, he was producing aesthetically pleasing and functionally sound shaving brushes. If you want to see him create one of these works of art, watch him live on his YouTube channel as he turns the resin blanks into some of the most beautiful handles available on today's wet shaving market. Chris will soon have his online store up and running. At that point, he will need to adjust his prices, so do yourself a favor and grab one sooner than later. If you have ever interacted with Chris, you know he is an open book. He is an honest individual and one of the best human beings I have ever met, and I am honored to call him my friend. His channel isn't just about turning shave brushes. His content also includes some of the best reviews of traditional wet shaving hardware and software. If you want to learn the science behind building a low-density, high-performance shaving lather, he's the guy you want to check out. I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. So there's no denying that Chris has some of the best and most beautiful brushes on the market. The evidence is there. I mean, there is no shortage of people putting in custom orders. He's super busy trying to keep up not only with what everybody wants, but with his own inventory of what he's making. So let's take a look at a few of the brushes that I have from Chris. One of the custom orders that I wanted a homage to a vintage shaving brush. There was a specific one that I wanted, and I made it clear to him. I was like, I don't want it exact. The vintage brushes, they're very small. I would like a modern, updated version of that vintage brush. You've seen it spotlighted on some of my shaves. This is the vintage brush that I wanted him to take inspiration from, and this is what he made me here. And this is just beautiful. The knot, I can't remember what the knot is, but the knot is just such a powerful performer. Just a beautiful brush. If you see this guy, it's very beautiful, very cool vintage brush, but I wanted it updated. So what he did was he put glitter inside of the furrow here, and he made it bigger. It's much bigger than the original, and I think he did a fantastic job. I am so happy with this one. And he's got the tribal Yeti, which is a custom coin he made for me. I really love this brush. I mean, I really love it. I have another custom that he made for me, which is this one here, and this one is an homage to two different vintage brushes. This one here also has the black glitter because I really like that idea. That was actually Chris's idea, but this is an homage to the rubber set, and I have a vintage rubber set here that I have restored. So here's the vintage rubber set here that I restored. This is an homage, similar in shape. So it's a homage to this vintage brush, but this color scheme right here of a vintage brush. And yeah, I'm a little shaky. I had my coffee, but look at this. This is just phenomenal. Just such a gorgeous pour. Just a gorgeous brush. And this also has the avalanche synthetic. And like I said, this is a phenomenal synthetic knot here. This one here is Chris's third wood handle that he ever made. I was more than happy to pick this guy up. This guy is made of mopane wood. If you don't know what mopane wood is, it's a very dense wood. It's very saturated in oils. In fact, mopane wood comes from the mopane tree, and the roots of the tree, they're so dense. If you ever walk by a big giant fresh saltwater fish tank, you will see how they got pieces of wood as decoration inside the tank, right? And that is mopane wood. It's so dense that it doesn't float, it sinks to the bottom. And because there's so many oils and it's so dense, it won't rot out. So that's just a quick rundown of mopane. So this is a mopane brush, and I love it. It's very nice. And this has his Abominable 2-band badger. No, I'm lying. This one is his 70-30 knot in here. I'm really starting to dig this 70-30 knot. It's a very good performing knot. The more I use it, the more I like it. I really like this brush because it gives you so many options for shave of the day picks. You can go with the dark wood, you can go with the light wood, you can go half and half. I mean, very versatile brush for shave of the day picks. So this guy I have here, this guy has the Abominable 2-band badger. This is, man, I could sit here and make a 40-minute video about the badger knot because it is just so spot on, man. Awesome. So anyway, this, I can't remember what he called this. I've spotlighted this one on one of my videos also. Call this one Native Blood because it looks like there's blood pouring down it. And this is a turquoise handle. It does have the beehive here, and I love beehive. To me, it doesn't take away the beauty of the pour. To some guys it does. To me, it doesn't. I love it, and it's easier to grip in my opinion, so I really like that. This is one of my favorites. Actually, all of them are one of my favorites. I don't even use any of my other brushes, and I have a whole bunch of other brushes. This one here is Chris's Halloween beehive here, and this is so beautiful. This is like a luxurious tool, man. And this one also has the Abominable 2-band badger. This guy's definitely on the larger side. I like that, no matter how you choose to hold this brush. Also, if you have mobility issues, you know, if you have issues with your hands, arthritis, you know, your fingers don't work well, these bigger handles, oh man, they're just so much easier to use. So keep that in mind when you're wanting one from him. So let's take a closer look at this brush, because I'm going to use this to build a lather. The width here, the widest width is 42 millimeters. It's got a height of 87.5 millimeters, and it's got a total height of 136 millimeters. It's got a 26 millimeter knot in it. And if you have Chris set the knot for you, you can expect anywhere between a 52 millimeter loft. And this guy comes in at a hefty 124 grams. So let's put it to the test and see how it performs. So here I'm going to be using my Halloween beehive shave brush here. I've got it soaking in really hot water for a while now. I think maybe like 10-15 minutes, probably more like 15 minutes. I'm just separating the fibers here of the knot, that way I can get the shave cream in. I decided to go with Paraso shave cream today, and I got a little bit there, not too much. I'm going to start working it on my face here. At this point right here, I really can't even begin to explain to you how nice and luxurious this knot feels on my face. I did gel tip this knot, so it feels just spectacular. If you've never used a gel tip shaving brush or a gel tip knot on your face, I would highly recommend you doing so. I don't even know how to explain to you how it feels. It's just such a different feeling. It actually does feel like there's a gel coating on the tips of the knot. It's amazing. It's so luxurious. Once you try it that way, you're going to want to gel tip every single one of your natural hair brushes, believe me. And you could see right there on my chin, I mean, this knot is whipping up a lather in no time. It takes almost instantly, it starts whipping up a lather with this cream here. Yeah, you know, I just wanted to say before I forget, the Lathered Yeti, you could find him on Instagram, you can find him on Facebook, and actually he joined YouTube. He started his YouTube channel September 20th of 2014. So he's had a channel for a while on YouTube, but he just recently started making a lot of content, putting a lot of wet shaving content on his YouTube channel. And in that short amount of time, I mean, he's got 113 videos. He's got 1.1 thousand subscribers already. And at the time of recording this video, he has a whopping 1,355,200. I'm sorry, let me start over. He has 1,355,263 watch hours on his channel alone. That is just completely insane numbers, man. And you can see here that this lather is starting to come together and doing exactly what we want, right? We want to build a rich lather. It helps lift your facial hair, and it helps gently exfoliate your skin. Is a shaving brush necessary for wet shaving? No, it's not. It's not the most important tool. It is a very important tool, though. Like I said, you know, it builds a lather, it lifts your facial hair, and it exfoliates your skin. You can build a lather with your hands, but you know, doing it with a brush is just much more therapeutic. It's much more, how can I say, it's much more like you're taking care of yourself, you know, self-care and whatnot. But that's just my take on it. Is it important? No, but it's so nice to have. And I use it every time. I've never built a lather without a shaving brush. And I've actually paid more money for less performing brushes than what Chris is asking for these brushes here. This is just a phenomenal tool. I would recommend this to anybody. And you could see right here that I'm actually going to start struggling to find where to put this lather. And oh, I got a little drop right there. So where to put this lather, and you know, I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do with all this lather that's on my face? This brush has just produced such a big lather. I don't want it to start dripping, which it's not going to, because it has really strong structure right here. It's not dripping off of my face, so it's perfectly hydrated. Not perfectly, it's hydrated enough to do what I'm trying to do with it right here. But it is generating a lot of lather. It's a low density, high structure. very well very well lubrication here. And I'm just going to keep working this lather. I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking it off the brush. I'm twirling the brush on my chin to get it off, and then I'll apply it to my face. And that lets me get a really nice thick lather on my face. That way I can hydrate it. And then as soon as I start with the circles again, the brush is going to start eating up the lather. It's going to start going into the bristles. It's going to start going into the knot. And then I'll have to start doing the circles on my chin again. That way I can pull some of it off. That way I can wipe it. I can paint it on my cheeks to get a flat layer of lather, and then I'll spray it down. I think I cut out all the spraying on this. And here I'm actually going to check the peaks. The peaks look so nice. I mean, yeah, at this point it is perfectly hydrated, so it won't be long before I start the shave here. And I am going to shave with, oh, here it is. Yeah, so look at all the lather that I generated. And I didn't even use an artisan shave soap. I used a pretty inexpensive shave cream is what I used. This is just, this lather that this brush whipped up is just top notch. You can see the hydration on the lather on the brush there. I'm perfectly hydrated, very shiny. So this is my chisel plow from Adopted Acres that I'm going to use in here. I'm just going through the shave real quick here. This is, the video is more about the shaved brushes, but I didn't want to show that I did shave with this lather. I did just build it and waste it. And you can see the structure there. The lather is holding to itself. It's not so wet that it's just dripping off and making a mess everywhere. You can see on my neck that I don't have water or lather pouring down my neck. So here's the brush that I forgot to show earlier, and I would highly recommend anybody to go out and get a brush from the Lathered Yeti. Yeah, I highly recommend it. You guys need one. So thank you so much for watching. You guys take care of yourselves. I catch you on the next one. God bless.